I remember my first wife. We got married on a whim at the little chapel of the Dixie Cups in Pocatello, Idaho. And we honeymooned at some swank motel on Norman Bates Avenue. My lovely bride got so drunk she passed out on the motel floor, so I thought I would take a shower. Now, after turning on the nozzle and dipping under the water, I noticed one of the tiles in the shower was a picture of a man. Near the man is a windmill. Near the windmill is a sheep. The sheep and the man are smiling. And I wondered to myself, what is this man and sheep doing in my motel shower outside of Pocatello, Idaho? And why are they smiling? When I suddenly realized the water spraying from the nozzle and cascading over my body was ice, freezing cold. I let out a bellow like a wounded calf, stumbled backwards, bashing my elbow in the shower door, sending splintering glass in all directions, falling through the shower door, slumping to the bathroom floor, and seeing through the splattering water a pool of red beneath me. I cried to my bride, "Honey, come quick, I think I'm bleeding to death." She said, "Shut up, Chip." Now, Chip is the name of her first or second husband, I don't remember which. I said, "I'm not Chip. I'm bleeding to death. You gotta call 911. She said, "Shut up, Chip." I'm not Chip. I'm lying here in my own blood. Call the motel manager. About this time, the guy in the room adjacent to the bathroom's pounding on the wall, telling us to keep it down. "Shut up, Chip. I'm not Chip." Then the manager breaks the door down, guys in white coats bringing a stretcher, and as they carry me out from my 48-hour marriage and divorce, they gave me a swig of my favorite whiskey. It helped me pull through that night. I want to thank a Yukon Jack, black sheep of all whiskey, 'cause it's a fact I'm a sheep that's black. I know this from my family. Take my mama, for instance, please. Now, Irish Catholic mamas preach certain things. You don't drink, don't divorce, don't smoke, don't cuss, don't fight, don't have fun, and don't dance with your hands in the air. Now, mama said to me, "Boy, with all your drinking and cussing and fighting, don't bother taking no overcoat or sweater with you to the hereafter, 'cause where you're going, boy, it's mighty warm." I said, "You mean I'm going to the Caribbean?" She said, "No, where you're going, it's warmer than any tropical island, hotter than any flame, burning up like Aunt Frances' fabled roast." I said, "If that's where I'm going, only one thing I'll want to take." She said, "What's that, boy?" "I want to take a Yukon Jack, black sheep of all whiskey, 'cause it's a fact I'm a sheep that's black. I know this from my family." Now take my brother, please. Now when you're Irish and you're the black sheep, you're called Black Irish. So he'd call me B.I. Now one day he came to me and he said, "B.I., if I keep bailing you out of jail, I'm gonna shoot somebody in the head. And it ought to be you. But it wouldn't do no good, 'cause your cranium is empty. If rocket scientists cut open your head, they'd discover vacuums do exist in nature. They'd treat you like a national treasure, 'cause you're the missing link between man and ape. And how remarkable it is someone of the lower food chain can own a driver's license and be allowed to vote." I just smiled, a wide, impish Irish smile, and I sang to my brother's face. I want to thank a Yukon Jack, black sheep of all whiskey, 'cause it's a fact I'm a sheep that's black. I know this from my family. Now everybody knows that God invented whiskey to keep the Irish from ruling the world. That's why it didn't surprise me none when I was driving my 1968 Dodge Dart down US 95, the loneliest stretch of highway in the United States, headed for the open arms of Ginger the fortune teller in Winnemucca, Nevada, when a policeman pulled me over. He said, "Boy, I've been driving 115 miles an hour for the last 20 minutes just to catch you. Don't you know how fast you going?" I said, "Speedometer must be broke." He said, "Boy, you look like a poster from the post office. Now what say you and me do a U-turn, go back to Jordan Valley where I'm gonna book you?" I looked at the officer. I looked at the distance where I swear I could see the lights of Winnemucca and the open arms of Ginger the fortune teller. I slammed on the gas, 0 to 60 in 9 seconds, leaving an open-mouthed policeman behind. Laughed to myself when suddenly Suddenly, a tree jumps out in the middle of the road, slicing my 1968 Dodge Dart, sending me 50 feet in the air, landing on some cacti which left so many splinters in my face and rear end, I needed 2 blood transfusions, forever swearing off the drink, forever swearing off cussing and fighting, and I won't dance with my hands in the air, but I want to be gracious to a good friend of mine, one that got me through hard times, and so I sing. I want to thank a Yukon Jack, black sheep of all whiskey, 'cause it's a fact I'm a sheep that's black. I know this from my family. I want to thank a Yukon Jack, black sheep of all whiskey, 'cause it's a fact I'm a sheep that's black. I know this from my family.